Welcome to Research Hub. A research paper is often required of students at the high school or collegiate level. Assignments can range from a short research paper with a few sources to a master's thesis or dissertation with an unlimited number of sources. Regardless of the level of the research, follow the same steps. In this video, we will tell you how to write a research paper, conduct research, and cite sources. So first, we need to understand what is a research paper. A research paper is a piece of academic writing based on an author's research. The purpose of writing a research paper is to prove your understanding of a topic or to present new findings based on the research completed. Information is gathered from previously completed research by academic scholars. The author will gather research that supports or opposes the thesis and present it in the research paper. In order to write a research paper, you should 1. Decide on a topic. The person assigning the paper might also assign a topic. If you have a choice, choose a topic that interests you the most. Try choosing a topic with an abundance of research already completed. This makes the research process less complicated since you'll have the information required to make a clear and convincing argument. 2. Write a thesis statement. The thesis statement is one sentence that states the main idea or purpose of the research and the viewpoint of the author. It is usually found at the end of the introductory paragraph. The thesis statement should be specific and clear. The reader should be able to understand the intent of the author after reading the thesis statement. 3. Find multiple credible resources. Resources are available in libraries, educational websites, scientific journals, online videos, newspapers, and others. It is important to choose credible sources, such as those by formal researchers and academic scholars. Resources that the public can edit are not considered to be credible because the information may be inaccurate. By choosing multiple credible resources, you will add more credibility to your own research. 4. Organize the information. From the resources you gathered, begin compiling information that supports your thesis statement. Sort your research by subtopics. For instance, if you're writing a paper about the impact of social media on youth, you may have one section about key figures and another section about key events. When gathering information, make sure you include all details as to where the information came from. Use this information when citing your resources. 5. Write the outline. You should write an outline to give yourself a guide to follow when writing your research paper. The outline should start with the thesis statement followed by each main point supporting your thesis. There should be several details supporting your main points. Make sure to include citations for any points that you got from your sources. 6. Write the introduction. The introduction to the paper should explain your purpose and what you hope to prove. The introduction should start with a sentence that gets the reader's attention. The next few sentences should explain the main topic of the paper. The thesis statement should come at the end of this paragraph. 7. Write body paragraphs. The body paragraphs include all of the main points and details to support them. You should take this information directly from your outline. Explain your main points, the research that you conducted and how they integrate. Provide an appropriate level of detail to give your reader background knowledge on the subject. Clarify any terminology that may not be familiar to the reader. All main points and supporting details should support your thesis statement. 8. Write a conclusion. A conclusion starts by restating the thesis statement. Next, give a summary of your research and how it supports your thesis statement. The conclusion should be more general instead of detailed, like the body paragraphs. At the end of the conclusion. 9. List your resources. Every research paper should have a list of resources that you used for the research at the end of the paper. This is usually the last page in the paper. Depending on the citation style, your resources page may have a different title. APA uses a references page, whereas Chicago Style uses a bibliography. Details on how to cite your sources depend on the format you use, usually contain the author's name, the title of their research paper, and the date it was published. List your sources in alphabetical order by last name. 10. Edit and revise. Editing and revising are essential for any project, but especially vital for a research paper. Editing pertains to the mechanics of a sentence while revising pertains to the overall flow of the research paper. Here's a checklist to help you with this. Editing. Capitalization. Verb usage. Punctuation. Spelling. Revising. Sentence structure. Add details. Omit unnecessary details. Rearrange sentences or paragraphs. Don't forget like, share and subscribe my channel.